Hi everyone! Happy Halloween to you. Hugs and kisses in the wind to you. Much respect, much love and light to the dead and to the other realms. Happy Halloween. I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as Lady Stars and Fire, and this is our weekly rune forecast reading for October 25th until November 2nd. But before I go on with the reading, can we please take a moment of silence, because it is much needed right now, for all of those in the path of Hurricane Patricia, to give love and light and healing for all of them in that path, as well as for Mother Earth. Hopefully she can find some healing and calm down as well before more people are hurt or damaged along her path. Just a moment in time for prayer. Much healing to all Earth as well as those in the path for Hurricane Patricia. Now, let's get on to the rune cast for this upcoming week. I want to start off with, from the moment I started talking about making the rune cast today, for doing the video, pulling the runes, my ear has just been different frequencies going on and on and on, which are going to be them coming in and giving you directions in the way of your physical, your material paths. You may not really notice it coming in from spirit. You may not even hear the frequencies coming in. Some people don't pick them up in their ears. Some people do. But either way, it's still being logged into your head. So over this week, you might be starting to come to some conclusions of directions to take, whether, in some form of your physical and material path. It's going to be directions being given to you, kind of like a download. So you should start to maybe see that come up throughout the week. You'll be starting to notice these things, kind of like an epiphany to you. Starting off the week, as soon as I got into the bag where my runes are, heard my cats run around, Induous came up. And surprisingly, just a plain old clear quartz. Clear quartz is amplification. Just everything is going to be amplified. At least in the ways of the rune forecast. But I'm being told right off the bat that I've kind of gotten what appears normally, I keep getting recently, what it looks like 2 different rune casts. And what it is it's not really 2 different rune casts for the week. It is more like an undertone and a higher tone. The undertone is what I'm going to be going over first. That would be the Induous, because there's 3 of them coming in on both. Induous was the strongest one coming at me, but with an undertone. And that came in Howlite, which is awareness, calming energies, and a spiritual protection. Induous is the hero, fertility, potential, freedom, counsel, heaven organization, magical, fertility, farming, growth, general health, and balance. It is somewhat of remembering your ancient connection between the gods and land. It is that link that is grounding and remembering and sacrificing of all of that. It is the productivity, your work, your bounty, your groundedness, your balance, and your connection to the land. But in the long run, Induous is leading you to your 4 steps of wholeness. Because as we're moving forward, we're being reminded of these 4 steps of wholeness. That is your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual state. They all need to come together for wholeness. You're not going to have wholeness in just working on 3 of them or just working on 2 of them. It has to be your physical, it has to be your emotional, it has to be your mental, spiritual. All four of them must come together. I'm also getting a whole lot of green underlines right now in my book. For personal, 4 elements. For personal, for seed, for crop, for growth. Is what they're saying right now. This is your personal self. You are your own personal seed. Only you can make you grow. The green is coming in your psychic awareness. It's your growth. In general, green for me is growth and for healing. So that's why they're pointing out it in green right now to me. And I'm getting a lot of it circling. We must connect, and emotional is what I keep getting. So some of you, emotional might be you're too emotional while you're not connecting with the other 4. Or maybe you're connecting with the other 4 and you're leaving the emotional out. Because I'm getting it underlined right now for me in the emotional and must connect. Then we went to the next one is coming in. Helps if I turn the book to the right page. The next one is Uraz. I'm showing you it upside down because it technically is coming sideways, so it's coming in both directions. Because I had my other one in Amazonite, which was completely doing the same thing. I chose to just go with the awareness. But the Amazonite is also for your truth and honesty. So I'm getting it in 2 different directions, Uraz. And I'm going to start off with it upside down, because once we work through it upside down, we can turn it right side up. Uraz, upside down, inverted, is being obsessive, misdirection, focuses on ill health, pushing too hard, domination by others, overdoing the situation, destruction through uncontrolled forces. Now, when you turn it right side up, Uraz is the vital seed. It is your bull. It is your wild force. It is earth. It indicates the shaping of events through strength. It shows the determined mind of a person. Strong connection with health matters. So this also has to do with healing. It can usually, when it has to do with healing, it can deal with either seeing a healer, having healing happening, or, in the form of maybe surgery or somewhat. But some form of healing is going on. Now, with it being upside down, it might also be that you're not allowing yourself to heal. That would be part of the destruction. So, and like I said, we were just being pointed out emotional. So it's possible that you need to let yourself feel some things so that you can heal. My cats are going slightly crazy over here, just running about. And here comes Yankee. But Uraz is the vital seed. It is freedom. It is energy. It is action. It is courage. It is strength. It is wisdom. It is tenacity. It is creation. It is primal shaping and patterning. It is the strength that burns away all weaknesses. It is a strong stance of action. It is good health. It is good fortune. It is your wildness. It is your instinctual urges. It is your untamable spirit. And it is the essence of matter that has yet to manifest. So this is everything that is you. Everything about you coming to be you. Unless you're fighting you. That might be why it was upside down. See, I go through all the interpretations for a reason. The reason I go through them all is it's a lot like astrology in the way of, if you follow astrology, you will know astrology never ever is wrong. Maybe your speculation of what you misinterpreted of what was going to happen might be wrong. But if you stop and you look back at the situation, what you thought, because you were speculating over here, and you thought would happen from the reading or from astrology, from what you was reading about your astrology at that time, by speculating it was going to happen in this area, You might have missed it happen over here. But when you take a look back, it never is wrong. You just may have speculated wrong the direction of where it was coming. It's the same idea. That's why I always give the interpretations, because the interpretations are going to happen in your life. You just sometimes have to take a step back, wait, see it happen, and go, oh, that's what the rune cast was telling me. It's giving me directions of how to deal with this once it happens. Not for you to look for it to happen prior to it happening. It's directions once it happens of how to help you work through it to your highest level of good for you, honey. Next, we have Manaz. This is coming in truth and honesty. It is man, humanity, people, air. It is the world of people. It focuses on awareness and one's self, one's place in the scheme of things. Self-realization through ordering of life and everyday daily tasks. Shows the presence of someone seeking and finding their true path, and I'm being told right now that it is also for someone who feels they are victimized, weak, or lost. This would be you having problems finding your way through, because I'm getting the victimized, weak, or lost feeling of someone versus life's daily tasks. I don't know necessarily who you are. I just know that I'm being given the directions of what to tell you right now. And finding your true path was just underlined again. This is indicating to the highest level of spiritual and magical achievements. The interpretations for Manaz is self-realized consciousness. The individual as a hero or seeker, personal quest, awakening to one's place in this world, playing one's part in the world and its patterns, belonging divine energy manifested from human form, acceptance of twin nature, human and divine. Acceptance of total nature, and the true perception and the correct social roles. Realization that comes only from playing one's true part in this world. Focusing on the day-to-day simple life. Fulfilled social existence. Highest achievements as simple, ordinary endeavors. Focuses on ordinary. Nope, that's the wrong part. Sorry. Again, this is about finding your true path, finding who you are through the simpleness of who you are. From your day-to-day tasks, it's finding your human and your divine nature together as one and working together in your self-realized consciousness, basically. And it came, again, I'll show you, Manaz came also in truth and honesty for you. That was the undertone. So that is kind of like a deeper root of what is working in the bigger picture towards where you're going. That's the undertone for the week. But for the week in general, it's a little bit of a different story. Those were like the deeper seed in your gut trying to help you move along in a farther, stronger direction. Because like I said, lately they keep giving me 2 rune cast, which is fine. I mean, that's just giving you a stronger perception of what is coming your way and how to deal with it. Like I said, you can't take speculation. I might give you directions of what ideas it might be, but that's why I read the interpretations, because the interpretations might be what clicked for you. And you may have to come back and watch it a little later to go, ah, okay, now I see it. I only do what I'm told, honey, and I only can hope that it helps you the best way possible. For this week, though, the higher tone is Pethro. And this is coming in truth and honesty. Pethro is the apple, the cup, the chess piece. It is birth and it is water. It is one's destiny. It's determining our future. It is the need to take the change, the risk, or the overindulgence in a kind of behavior. Indicates social enjoyment. entertainment, or new birth or venture into the unknown. Well, that's also perfect timing with Halloween coming up. You have Halloween parties, you have your children getting dressed up for trick-or-treating. Entertainment needs to be coming in right now. That break from your regular endeavors. It is the overindulgence in a kind of behavior right now. Rules of rune cast and magical intuitions. Woman's mysteries. It can point the presence of entertainments, and practitioners in those areas. Principle of the unknown, or childbirth. So unknown, or the birthing of something new. Changing of arms, fellowship, social enjoyment, laughter, gambling, creating karma and fate, testing fate. One creates one's own fortune, bonding of psyche and soma, evolutionary growth, revelation or secrets of mysteries, unmanifested powers weaving the patterning, learning through experiences. That was my strongest one for the actual week. Then we're going to go, I'm almost done, 2 more. I know I kind of go on for a little bit, but I want to give you all the information that I'm giving, or that I'm being given. If it can help you, then I'm doing my job. Eo? It was. Sorry. Can you see it? It's coming in truth, not truth and honesty. It's coming in unconditional love. Love of others. Love of self. Loss of anxiety. It's unconditional love in all forms. That's my Rhodonite. Is the horse, the twin, horses, partnership. It is the animal world. Movement and change for the better. Points towards teamwork and cooperation. Working in harmony, shared endeavors, union, erotic coupling, or of its focuses. It can indicate the presence of a partner, a spouse, and a state of marriage. Now, anytime I say state of marriage when I do rune casts, people get overindulgent in that love thing. Sometimes that's exactly where we're going. Sometimes we're talking about a spouse in love, and we're talking about that kind of partnership. But let's not only focus on that, because for some of us, it's not that at all. It's finding your spouse in your working environment, your partnering in your working environment, in your relationships outside of just love. So it could be, I'm still getting pointed to a state of partner. So it may not just be marriage and love, because I'm getting the green circling state of partner right now, not spouse. But for some of you, that might be your spouse. I don't want to say that it isn't. I'm just saying don't only go that direction. It can also reveal a journey of the unseen world, the means in which a journey is made. That could also be your business, your directions. It's a new direction. Like I said, my ears were talking and giving you material directions, giving you physical directions on what to do to move forward this week. That is the same thing, except for it might be coming in a partnershiping of a form for you in one direction or another. Whether it's love, whether it's business, whether it's friendships. Doesn't just stay in one area. Don't take that speculation. Like I said, always remember, interpretations and speculations are not the same. Partnership, cooperation, union of horse and rider, and that was also underlined just now in green. The partnership and cooperation. Give and take, achievements, and the needs of others. Meeting, joint efforts, teamwork, running in tandem, dynamic harmony. Achieve bonding, coupling, erotica. Marriage endeavors involving others. Attracting the opposite, representing attracting the opposites and representing differences. So we're seeing the differences of stuff as well. This is working through things. This is also how we heal in any situation. Male side is active balance. Female side is now active balance with the male side. Subject, response used positively. Vehicle of other world and of its journeys. That was a lot to take in. I couldn't seem to get it all out. But it is partnershiping. It is coming together. It is cooperation. It is working together. Whether it's in relationships, love, business, whatever the endeavor it is that you're working towards right now, it is making that into a marriage, basically. It is that partnershiping, that state of marriage being created that moves you forward. And lastly, but definitely not least, is Knez. As soon as I can find it, they've been underlining everything for us today in green. So they've really been here helping us out. Thank you for all of your help. Knez is coming in awareness. It is spiritual energies as well. It is also calming energies. Knez is torch, craft, cunning, and it is fire. It is manifesting. It is your character. It is your personality. It points to matters of creativity and your craft. Your skills, more or less. But I just was underlined in your character. Shows the natural ability through your skill and your effort. So it could be also you coming to honestly come through and understand just who and what it is you and your character really truly are. Not just your skills. It can go in many different ways. I'm just passing on what I'm being shown as we talk. I told you my book talks often to me. It's coming through skills, through efforts is what I'm being told. Indicates the balance and or the need of balance. Remember, everything has to be balanced for things to work right. You need your sleep. You need your play. You need your work. You need your food. You need your breaks. You need, everything must be balanced. You cannot just be all work. No fun. You have to enjoy life. You need your whole circle to be right. And I'm being told it can be having problems if it is coming from results of imbalances and blockages in those cycles right now. It can show the presence of skilled craftsmen or of women and of children. Rune symbol again of skill, craft, techniques, or of sexual practices, because Knez is a fire element. It is your principle of ignition. It is your turn on button, your switch. Creativity expressed in form. It can control us in our inspiration, or it can control us in our inspiration, knowledge, and our capabilities. It is your craft skill, your craft guides, your craft analyses, the forge of your own human endeavors. It is the reshaping and shaping and reshaping of the present. But it is also transmutation through heat and fire, which makes it sexual creativity, or also of children. Because your children are from you. They are your fire. So that's where children would come in. So it is about either you yourself manifesting into who you are, your creativity, and seeing who your true character is, and coming to terms with that and understanding it as you move forward as well. Or it might have to do with you finding the development through your skills of what you're working towards. Either way, you're going to have a lot of teamwork going on and cooperation this week going on. Hugs and kisses in the wind. Again, happy Halloween. Hope you like my Halloween shirt. And if you have any other questions for me, or if you want a reading for yourself, or if you're interested in my candles, or anything, you can always check me out at my website, LadyStarsandFire.com. Or you can check me out on Facebook, either way, because I get messages all the time. I wish you all a wonderful Halloween, and I will see you next week. Bye.